Buen dia, YouTube! How's it going? It's the Blind Poet. It's been a couple of days. I'm sorry about that. I've been feeling a bit under the weather, but I've got two videos for you tonight. One is a question that I get asked a lot, and that is, how do you use a smartphone? Well, right here in my hands, it's not my pride and joy, but it's an iPhone 7. She gets the job done. However, I can pretty much use it in every capacity except for, engaging in like social media such as TikTok and Snapchat, because it's all photo based and I frankly could care less. It's really not my style of entertainment. However, I can, stream YouTube videos, watch Netflix, Apple Music, Google searches, pretty much everything that I need a laptop to do is in this device, and the playing field is evened. Voiceover technology has come so far. Unfortunately, there's always further to go. I put the curve at about 3 years, meaning voiceover technology can keep up with current trends at about a 3-year deficit, which isn't as bad as it sounds. So I guess the purpose of this video is just to give you guys a brief introduction of how I do things on my phone. Okay, so under normal circumstances, I do what's called screen curtain.
Screen curtain on.
I mean, I'm blind, so I don't really need to see the screen, so it saves me a bit of battery. But for y'all's benefit, I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. Notice the 3-finger triple tap gesture I'm doing. You're going to see a lot of gestures.
Screen curtain off.
Screen curtain off. Now, I apologize if the speech is a little fast. Some people like it insanely fast, but this is just the way I prefer it for efficiency. Now, it's a double tap system, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Spotlight.
put the search field right here. So here we got the keyboard.
W.
A, S, D, F, G. One tends to memorize the QWERTY keyboard, A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, semicolon, so you can either search for it mentally or just flick through until you find what you want. Or we've also got dictate, you could basically talk to text and, what I'd say about 90% accuracy. It'll get what you need to get, punctuations and all. However, make sure you enunciate and don't have an accent that's not a mid-Atlantic accent, because she won't understand you. But, in terms of Siri, she's an angel. She's extremely efficient and gets a lot of the tasks that I need to get done streamlined and super quick. A lot of people just open up their phone, tap alarm, and do something. Siri does the same thing for me. I guess I sacrifice a bit of privacy, but again, the playing field is leveled. I can go on YouTube. I can literally have Siri play any song I want from Apple Music, download it, put it to a playlist. I can... What's the population of Haryana, India?
Population of Haryana was 27,760,000.
See? The hell do I need a laptop for? I can spend hours on this thing watching documentaries to my heart's content, just as anybody else can. I mean, I'm not saying that as an introduction as to my tastes. I'm just saying that for the purpose of, competitive use with the smartphone. Obviously, the camera is pretty useless to me. However, I recognize the importance of photos, and on occasion will ask people to take pictures for me. A lot of memorization goes into it. So, for example, I visited the country of Bolivia in the month of July 2018. So if I would like to send a video from that particular day, I will remember the dates between the 11th and the 31st of the month, and will be able to recognize the photo as such. You develop such a memory when you navigate your phone through having to memorize the keyboard, having to memorize all of these icons, It's a memorization thing. Messages, clock, map, TV, notes, wallets. It's all memorization. So in summation, folks, that was just the most basic, bare bones introduction to VoiceOver and showing you how I do things. If you'd like for me to focus on any specific aspect in depth, feel free. I'll happily send text messages, show you how I make calls and everything. But I really hope that was insightful for you, and just to let you know that sometimes, if you're on YouTube, the guy that might be replying to your comment might just be using VoiceOver. You never know. Stay tuned.